Hey, cousins. All right, so this is a quick, I guess, story time. I don't know. So, over the past 2 weeks, I've been looking into more into traveling nursing, and I was really gung ho. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sign up with these agencies. This is what I want to do, and I'm gonna go travel. I'm gonna go make this money. I'm kind of upset with my current job, and it's kind of like, why am I being loyal to them when they're not loyal to me? Girl, go ahead and make that money. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, so I signed up with two different agencies because by doing my research on YouTube, some YouTubers said it's best to have multiple agencies so that they're out working for you, looking for jobs, and then you go with the best offer that fits your needs. Okay, but honestly, the more agencies you go with, the more assessment tests, things that you have to do, and being in school, that was overwhelming on its own. So I just went with two. Okay, so at the same time, I mean, I guess basically once you finish the prophecy assessment, both of them happen to be prophecy. I don't know if all of them are prophecy assessments, but these two happen to be the same exact assessment where they assess your level of like if you say you're a cardiac nurse, then that's what they're going to assess. If you're an emergency nurse, ICU nurse, whatever it is that your specialty is, that's what they're trying to assess to make sure that you qualify or fit for the hospitals that they're going to be submitting you to. All right, so as soon as I finished those, the next day they came back with different offer packages of different hospitals, and then you choose which package may interest you. They submit your information, I guess, like your resume, your certifications, and all that stuff. They submit that to that particular hospital that you chose, and then I guess it's up to the hospital at that point to give you a call back to interview you and see if you're a fit for their facility. Okay, so I had two different hospitals, one from each agency. Now, mind you, my options seem to be low, which they told me it would be smaller amount of options. For one, I only wanted to be in Florida. I don't have a compact license, even though they said that you can get an emergency travel license or something, and it doesn't take that long. But I just have a Florida license. I wanted to be close enough where if something was, my mom was to get sick or something, I would be able to get to her. I didn't want to be clear across the world in California or something like that. That's where the money's at. But I didn't want to be way over there and it's hard to get home. I didn't want to be. I'm glad I'm not in Texas. Pray for y'all who going through this snowstorm. I wouldn't know what to do. First of all, my body can't function in snow. I can't drive in snow. I can't even walk in snow. Yeah, I don't even know what I would do. But I just wanted to be where I'm familiar at, which was Florida. All right, so the first hospital, it was about 4.5 to 5 hours away. Okay, not too bad. I can hop in a car and come home, or I can fly within an hour or whatever. But the thing that made me worried is that they have four sister hospitals, again, which is fine, but they said that you can float amongst the four. But the thing is, okay, so you're assigned a hospital. They try to tell you ahead of time, but if not, you may get to the hospital and they may say, oh, I don't need you here. I need you to go to one of the other hospitals. Okay, still not bad. But then they say that mid shift, they can float you. So I'm working nights. So basically, they're saying, say, if I'm working and got my assignment together, my people are under control, 2 o'clock in the morning, they're going to come and say, oh, we don't need you on this floor anymore. We need you to go to hospital B. 2 o'clock in the morning. First of all, I'm already in a city that I'm unfamiliar with. It's nighttime. So you want me to walk out here in this parking lot at night, in the middle of the night, to go to another hospital that I really don't know where it's at. I'm not going to know where anything's at. That just seemed like a bit much to me. And then with the scheduling, they said they don't do like self-scheduling. They basically just put you in where you're needed, which I get it. They're short staffed. That's why they're paying you the extra money. But it's like I would need some type of gratification of knowing that I would be able to go home. Like, am I going to have a couple of days off, like in between? Or are y'all going to just put me anywhere and be like on one, off one, maybe off two, and it's hard for me to get home? She couldn't really say. Now, they did give me the option, like saying if I needed any days off that I know that I need, like right now, to go ahead and tell her so that it would be in my contract, which my mom's having knee surgery. So I told her those days. But it's like, there's other times that I would want to come home, I'm quite sure, in 13 weeks. I mean, so that's the first hospital offer. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that one. That's what I'm saying to myself. The second offer, it was actually out of state. It was in South Carolina because the guy said he can get me the emergency travel license. And I have family in Carolina. So I was like, okay, that's not too bad. But they said that they do paper charting. Paper charting. I haven't done paper charting since I was fresh out of nursing school, and that was at a nursing rehab. Who still does paper charting? I mean, paper charting? I was like, oh my goodness. But then the lady also told me, who did the interview, she was like that she had a lot of travelers that had problem finding housing there. So she was like, I want you to make sure that you can find, somewhere where you can stay that's not too far. She said, because that's been the issue. So I'm like, I don't know. Paper charting pretty much knocked that out the park. So today I had to let Hospital A know, like, yeah, I'm going to take it, or no, I'm not. I mean, I got offered yesterday, and today I had to let them know. So I feel bad because I let my agent know by email. I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass on this option. And I told her basically because of the floating between the 4 hospitals, mid-shift, all that. I think that's a bit much for a first-time traveler. It's a bit much for me. I don't know if I'm tripping or if I'm just chickening out and having cold feet. Because now I'm thinking I don't want to travel at all because these options aren't sounding that great. The money isn't what it was a couple of months ago. And I guess because COVID is becoming the norm now, or, the numbers may be going down and the hospitals aren't offering that money like that. Then again, it could be because I'm in Florida. I'm staying, trying to stay in Florida. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still more money than being a staff nurse. But it's like, is it worth it? I don't know. I think I'm scared. I think it's 50-50. I'm scared to do it. I was all ready to do it, but I could have been acting off of emotions. But I don't know. Have you guys ever like backed out on an agent? I mean, I kind of think that's what I'm supposed to do, is like go back and forth to whichever agent, but I'm backing out on both of them. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it again, or maybe I sign up with some other agency. And then it's time for me to renew my license. I already did my CEUs. So I was like, whenever I renew my license, I'll just go ahead and get the compact license. But I still ain't gonna want to travel. So what's the point? I mean, I want to travel, but I ain't gonna want to go far. I'm not gonna want to go to these states like Iowa or Utah. I don't know. Y'all, I'm so conflicted. And I think a big part of my issue is that I'm loyal. I'm loyal to where I'm at. I'm loyal to these agents that I don't even know. They don't know me from Adams. All they know is that I text them, I answer their phone calls or their emails. Oh, also with the second package, I keep telling the guy to send me the pay package so I can see the numbers and stuff. He hasn't sent that yet. So this is the one with the paper charting. So I'm like, I don't even know how much they paying me. Something don't sound right about that. It's like I'm thinking it's going to be some things in the fine line that I don't have everything written down, because I done asked him like 2 times to send me over the details and he hadn't. So the lady just called me and saying my information was submitted, but I'm like, I don't even have all the details on this job. I don't know, but I just feel bad. So like now I'm dodging phone calls and stuff. I don't know. Well, I'll keep you guys posted if I do decide to travel. I thought I was going to do it, but at the last minute, I think I'm backing out. I'm just going to stay where I'm at, even though I'm mad with them. I'm just going to stay in my own lane, do my little work, and come home. I'm not doing nothing extra. I don't know. But if you guys seen this video to the end, type in the word travel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and let me know, have you had these questions or concerns when you were traveling or before you did your first travel assignment? Is it like cold feet, or is it like legitimate concerns? Like floating mid-shift at night and you can go between 1 and 4 different hospitals within 30 miles of each other, paper charting, no self-scheduling. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I expected different, but I didn't want to sign up for these things and be stuck for 13 weeks. I'll be miserable for 13 weeks. Yeah. But thanks for watching. Bye.